Hi, Don Thornton. Let's talk expired listings. Okay. If you are a real estate agent, I'm sure you've gone through the training from your broker, or you bought a course, or you went on YouTube or whatever. Expired listings are generally a very good way for realtors to get listings. Okay. As investors, whether you're a realtor or an investor or you're both, expired short sale listings can also be an interesting way of finding clients. Now, you're going to have to do a little research on it. And if you don't have access to MLS, the multiple listing service, you're going to have to ask a realtor to help you out. But normally that's pretty easy. It doesn't take that long to do. And people and realtors in general are they want to help investors, because investors are great clients to have, because frankly, if you're any good, or if you get better at it, you're going to have multiple listings for them if you use their services to list your properties. So, if they get just Joe Schmo, from the street through referral, whatever, and that person buys a house, or the person sells his house, well, chances are they're not going to, be buying another house, next month, right? Whereas an investor can get lots of listings for a realtor. So there's an advantage for realtors to help you out. So make sure you play that card when you're talking to realtors. So all you want to do is say, okay, I would like for you to print out for me expired listings for short sale listings for the previous 90 days in the following counties. Now, you would need to just make sure that those come from the local board of realtors where the MLS works. Like here in Orlando, we have a thing called ORA, the Orlando Regional whatever. I forget what the acronym means, but basically it covers most of Central Florida. I think it has maybe 9 to 12 counties in it. I'm not sure, but it's mostly Central Florida. So that's a very good way for you to get access to expired listings. So what will happen is they'll just send you a link, and that will give you access to that. Now, here's the thing: you're not going to get phone numbers. Okay, you're just going to get the address. You're going to do a little bit of research. So what can you do? Well, if you have access to a skip trace company, you can skip trace the people and make a phone call, or you can just send a postcard or something to them. I always prefer direct contact. I think it's the best. But one thing I would make sure you do is that you look up, the case to see if it's not already gone. Lots of times, the reason why it's expired is because the short sale failed, and the realtor basically thought, well, we got a looming foreclosure date. I'm just going to walk away from it or whatever. And so, what you don't want to happen is you get like you spend money on skip traces, you send out. Or you send out postcards or whatever. You're going to spend money on your marketing or your prospecting, and then it turns out, oh yeah, well, it sold at auction a month ago. So take a little time. The time you save will mean money saved, and go through and do an inquiry search in the clerk of the court at the county where the house is located, and see and go check the docket. Okay. Now, if you have questions about how to do that, you can. I'm going to go through. I'll make a YouTube video about that, or I may already have done it, frankly, by the time you watch it. But here in my short sale, Don the Short Sale Guy channel, you're going to see. I'll teach you how to go through and do some sample counties. Now, obviously, wherever you're watching this, if you're outside of Florida, you're going to have to contact your clerk of the court and see if they have that option available. I know that Florida generally is better about more transparency, having things on public record than in other states, but you'll have to find that out yourself. But regardless of how you do it, you need to get in there and make sure that the docket shows that it's not a looming foreclosure. Okay. So once you've done that due diligence, and you make a list, you filter out your list of the ones that are already gone, and then you can say, okay, I want to do a skip trace on them, see if I can find the number and call them up, and just say, hey, what happened? How can we help you on on getting these things done? So again, if you're in Florida, you can do that, and you can work with me, and we can negotiate the short sale and partner on it. But if you're out of state, there's only a couple options you can do. I mean, you can try to find a realtor that is experienced at short sales and try to work with them to try to buy it. Or, you can, I have a short sale course that I sell, that you can, if you have any questions, you can send me, leave a comment below, and I can get you information about that. And you can try to, team up with a realtor and start doing your own short sale business. It's model after the one that we've had for 18 years here in Florida. So either way, it's important for you to have the infrastructure in place to be able to do something with a lead if a lead becomes a client. Obviously, what's the point of going after a short sale lead if you have no way to negotiate it? Okay, so that, make sure your ducks are in a row first before you start doing that. So I'm assuming that you've already done that and you have everything ready to go. Otherwise, it kind of be a waste of time. But for us, for people that are in Florida, we will take any short sale lead you give us, and we will negotiate it. We will knock it out of the park, and we can JV on it. It's not going to be a free ride. I mean, there's stuff that you're going to have to do. It's going to be where we'll sign an agreement, and you'll have specific tasks that need to be done throughout the process for you to earn your percentage. Because the way it is in Florida, if you refer me a deal and we do it and I pay you just for that referral, that would be considered operating as a realtor without a license on your part if you're not licensed. Okay. However, if it's a joint venture and you are doing specific tasks that are clear stated in an agreement, then it's not. Then you're an equity partner, and we're both contributing to the partnership. So that's a different story. But you can look that up on your on the internet about what your laws are in your state if you're not in Florida, about what would constitute operating as a realtor without a license. Anyway, it's a long way of going around to say this is that sometimes a short sale expire can be a very good way of finding short sales because it's right there. You know who it is, and they've had a bad experience. If you partner with a good person like us on our company, you can definitely say with confidence, well, they've been doing it for 18 years. They probably do it a lot better than your former listing agent did. So why don't you give it a shot? There's nothing. What else you got to lose? So that's what I would, as Forrest Gump would say. That's all I had to say about that. So I didn't even do the box of chocolates thing. So anyway, that's expired listings, short sale listings.